my name is Pearl. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm talking about signs he doesn't like you. So I did this thing, I asked my friends on my WhatsApp to tell me topics that they wanted me to talk about, and I'm going to be doing videos about those topics and uploading on my channel, one video every day. This is as a result of the fact that presently we are on lockdown in my country, Cameroon, and we will not be going out of our houses until Fridays, Saturdays, just on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. This is going to happen from today, the 15th, to the 2nd of October. And I decided to pick this topic for my first video. So we've all had our experiences where we like a guy and you're not actually sure if he likes you back, or you're crushing on somebody. That person sometimes is your bestie, or it's just a random guy that you meet, or someone at school, someone you know from a distance, and you're crushing on that person. You don't know if that person is reciprocating the feelings. So it's a two-way something. Now, the first thing to know, the first sign that he doesn't like you, if he doesn't communicate with you. I've seen videos and I've heard people talk about the fact that if he likes you, sometimes the fact that he's staring at you means that he likes you. Come on now. He may just be looking at my head and saying, this girl has a very big head. So the fact that he's staring at you doesn't necessarily mean that he likes you, because I feel like if he likes you, he's going to go out of his way to talk to you. Now some of you may say, oh, maybe he's shy and stuff like that. But sometimes it doesn't matter how shy you are. If you actually like somebody, he may just let out a hi, or something. I mean, from there you guys start having conversations. He may be timid, but you will blossom to something. But if he doesn't communicate at all, then there's no need for you to start assuming. It's obvious that he doesn't like you. The second sign is if he has a girlfriend. Now, if a guy likes you, you'll be his girlfriend, and he really wants to invest in that relationship, you definitely be his girlfriend. But if he has a girlfriend already, then how will you think that he likes you? Of course, he doesn't like you. Some people may say that, oh, maybe he has a girlfriend and there is something not actually working between them, and he actually likes you, he's just waiting for him to make a move. I would not really agree, because I feel like if you actually like me and you really like me, then you would make a move. I mean, you would finish whatever you have and make that move. So I don't get to be blamed for breaking up something, but you would do what you have to do to make that move. So if he's not making that move and he's in that relationship, then it's obvious he doesn't like you. The third sign to show that a guy doesn't like you is if he doesn't spend on you. Come on, I'm not being materialistic here, I'm just being reasonable. When you love somebody, you invest in that person. You invest your time, you invest your money, you invest in that person. Even the Bible says that Christ loved us so much that he gave his life for us. I don't think that Jesus Christ was poor, but giving his life was the most valuable thing that he could do for us, as so that we become children of God. So when a guy likes you, he's definitely going to invest in that relationship. And I did a video on some fun ideas, some fun relationship ideas. I think you can go check out that video. And I remember saying in that video that when you want to go fun date ideas, if you want to go out on a date, you must not necessarily break the bank. If you don't have money, there are inexpensive dates you can go on with a girl to show her that you actually like her, you value her, and you want to be in that relationship. So don't tell me that you are broke, and I use a term very loosely here. If you are broke, there are dates that you could go on with just 2,000 francs. I'm not going to say just go, but with 2,000 francs you can go on a date. With 1,500 francs you can go on a date. With 500 francs you can go on a date. Now, ladies, please don't look at me like that because it's the thought that counts. So I'm going to tell you a little story. Back when I was in university, one day we left school and I was with some friends, okay? And there was this guy who actually liked my friend. I can't actually remember if we told him we were hungry or something, but we found ourselves in a restaurant, and I noticed that he got us food. He got us a bottle of soft drink because we had to share, but he was not drinking anything and neither was he eating. So when I was like, why are you not eating, why are you not taking something, he said he's not hungry. But later on, to me it was funny, at that time I was like, oh my god, it just popped into my life, maybe he doesn't have money, okay, and it was funny to me, just to be honest. But later on, when his friend came along, he took something to drink. When I got back home, it actually dawned on me that he actually sacrificed just so that we could have something to eat. And I realized that it was a thought that mattered. I mean, I had a lot of respect for him after that, because it dawned on me that he did not have a lot, but he made do with the little that he had. I mean, he could just have waited and taken my friend out, on whatever date he wanted to take her on. But just the fact that she was with a friend and she said she was hungry, he had to sacrifice. So you may take somebody out, say for ice cream or whatever, and even if you don't have maybe money to get ice cream for two, but just the fact that she has the ice cream and you guys get to talk, it says a lot. Girls, is a thought that counts most often. If he has the money to splash, it's fine, but we should try to not be too materialistic about everything, because people's fortunes change. The fact that he doesn't have money to take you out today doesn't mean that he'll not be able to buy you the world tomorrow. So it's really important to know that the thought matters. So back to what I was saying, like, if he doesn't spend on you, he doesn't like you, he doesn't love you. If you're the first person to text him, first person to call him, first person to give him gifts, he doesn't give you nothing, nada. There are many inexpensive gifts out there that you can give to somebody that you actually like or somebody that you love. If he does none of these things and expects you to do them, or if he does none of them, then he doesn't like you. Another sign that he doesn't like you if he's rude to you. Let's forget about all these romance novels and all these movies that we watch. I've read thousands of novels and I've watched many movies. Thousands of novels. I've read many novels I cannot even count. Started reading at a very, very young age. Irrespective of the fact that I could not understand some of the words I read, but I could understand the storyline. So trust me, I've read many novels. And some novels depict guys as being arrogant, and then maybe at the later part of the novel they tend to fall in love with the girl. But trust me, this is real life. If a guy is rude to you, he's a rude person. Sometimes a guy may be rude maybe because of something that happens, that maybe just having a bad day and then he's rude to you. But if it's something that is his attitude, then he's a rude person. Like I said in one of my videos, watch the way he treats you, watch the way he treats others. Watch the way he treats others. The waiters, the servants, or whatsoever. Watch the way he treats his siblings. That's the way he's going to treat you. So if he's rude to you, just ignore him. There's no need wasting your time. It's a sign that he doesn't like you. Another sign that a guy doesn't like you, if he doesn't know anything about you, he doesn't remember your birthday, he knows very little about you. And birthdays are, it's I don't want to say it's normal though, but it can happen that he forgets your birthday. But when a guy doesn't know some important things about you, not because you don't want to share it, because he doesn't even want to ask those questions, then it's very obvious that that guy doesn't like you. So you need to start looking for for what to do next, because trust me, he doesn't like you. When he's playing hot and cold, I said this in one of my videos, that when the guy is playing hot and cold, it shows that either he's confused or he doesn't even know what he's doing. And most often, when the guy doesn't like you, he plays hot and cold. One moment you are the most important thing in his life, he cannot live without you, you are his everything, and the next moment you don't even know who he is anymore. Most often, some guys do that when they have let me just say, like a mean girl, and maybe when he has a problem with his girlfriend, he now comes to you, his supply for comfort. And when they fix whatever thing they had, he now goes back and he starts giving you a cold shoulder. He's ghosting you, he's blowing hot and cold. Sometimes it's just because he's confused, he doesn't really know he's not really in touch with his feelings at that time, and so he acts like that. Baby, please, If he blows hot and cold, kick him to the curb and move on with your life, because it's just a sign that he doesn't like you. If he likes you, he's going to put himself together and he's going to actually work on things to make sure that everything is going on smoothly. You cannot tell if he likes you or if he likes another girl. This is another sign that he doesn't like you. I mean, you cannot even tell if he likes you, he likes someone else. You don't even know where you stand in that relationship. It's a sign that he doesn't like you. There's no need for you to invest in it. There's no need for you to waste your time. Baby, please pack your bags and go, because he doesn't like you. He talks about other girls and he flirts with them. Come on. Really? First of all, it's very disrespectful. And second of all, it doesn't even make sense that you want to be with somebody, but you're talking about another person all the time. Sometimes it's just about his ex, he cannot stop talking about his ex. He's still invested in her. There's something about her that he likes. Now the other side to this is, he may be talking about a certain girl. Maybe he's not actually in love with her, or let's say he's talking about his best friend a lot. He's not actually in love with her, but there are some qualities that he admires in her. I feel like it's your place to maybe try to find out why he talks about her a lot, and then if there's something that you could copy, it's great. I mean, but if it's just something that he just wants to talk about another girl all the time, or he talks about your best friend all the time, could it be that he likes your best? Please don't monkey your best friends because your boyfriend is talking about her all the time, or maybe your crush is talking about her all the time. I mean, she may not necessarily be trying to snatch or do some hanky panky game, but if you guys are not even dating yet, and you guys are just friends, and he's talking about her all the time, it doesn't mean that you have a claim to him. And let me just drop this here. Sometimes a guy just wants to be friends with you, and guys, sometimes a girl just wants to be friendly. Sometimes a guy is just friendly and a girl is just friendly. They just want to hang around you. They like you actually, but they don't like you. They don't like you like that. So they actually like you, they enjoy your company, and they just want to chill out and hang out. Don't take it the wrong way. Don't start having thoughts in your head like, oh, because she's doing this thing, means that she actually has a crush on me, or she actually likes you. Come on, there are guys that I really like to talk with. They have sense, There are guys that I like hanging out with because they have sense. They make me feel they just make me feel happy, They make me laugh and all that kind of stuff. So it doesn't necessarily mean that I want to be in a relationship with them, but I just like them like that. Okay? And for the records, I have bestie boy bestie. Not just one boy bestie, I have boy besties. Okay? So it doesn't necessarily mean that maybe I like them or I want to date them. Okay, I have these friends who one of my friends were like, this your real bestie like this, why did you guys not get married and stuff? Because one of my main besties is married already, so they were like, why did you not get married and stuff? And I was like, really? I mean, I've had that question even back when we were in school. Random people have asked me that question. When they see us, they've asked me that question like, why didn't you guys date or stuff? And I'm like, I don't like him like that, okay? And I feel like I'm not going to respect him. I feel like I really want to be someone that can respect, that I love and I can respect that. Not that I don't respect him though, but there's just this craziness about us that I don't really, I did not really see him like that. And I was just like, I just tell them, I really want someone that I can, love and actually respect. But with this big head, how am I going to start respecting him? So it is what it is. And they've always asked that question. And if I didn't have an open mind, or I wasn't the way I was, another person start considering it, and it might lead to chaos. You may end up losing your best friend, or something may happen that was not supposed to happen. So there are people who are actually nice, but relationship wise, baby, please back up and leave, because it's definitely not going to happen. Now another one is if he's a narcissist. And narcissism is something that we actually don't really know much about in this part of the world, or we are not actually exposed to it that much. Now, if a guy would rather treat you like a fan and be like a celeb, then it's just obvious that he doesn't like you. I mean, he wants to control the whole relationship. He talks to you when he wants, when he feels like it, when he feels like it. He texts you when he wants. I mean, everything is just all about him, and you are like a fan. There are some celebrities who treat their fan way better than some people treat their girlfriends. So if he treats you like a fan and acts like a celebrity, please, he's a narcissist. You don't want to have any business with that kind of person. Another sign is he doesn't treat you different from the way he treats others. So I have this issue where I will always call everybody sweetheart. I think it was my love or something like that. And it just kind of grew on me, and I'll call like almost, not going to say like most everybody, but I'll call most people, that are close to me. I'll call them like sweetheart and sweetheart and sweetheart. And one day my friend was like, this is your sweetheart that you're calling everybody. Hey, I hope your boyfriend doesn't, start feeling like, and actually dawned on me, like, at least always have that distinction, if he calls you sweetheart, calls his neighbor sweetheart, calls his girlfriend's sweetheart, calls his mother sweetheart, calls his siblings sweetheart. Come on now, there's no distinction. So there's no distinction between you and this person. So it's just obvious that he's looking at that, he sees you as a friend, and nothing else, except he's really that gullible. But if he does that, then he's just seeing you as a friend and nothing else. So please, he wants to change everything about you. That's another sign that he doesn't like you. He wants to change everything about you. I said it in one of my videos that, I mean, you see, you really actually see a guy. His spec is a girl with pointed nose, tall, slim, maybe dark and whatsoever. And he comes and meets you who is chubby and who is nothing related to his it girl. And he suddenly starts telling you that he wants you to do maybe nose surgery. He doesn't like the shape of my head because it looks like plum. And he doesn't like, for those of you who don't know, plum is plum a fruit? Yeah, I think plum is a fruit. So he actually doesn't like the shape of my head, or he doesn't like my boobs, or he doesn't like my butt or something, and he wants you to start doing surgery. He wants you to look a certain way. He wants you to act a certain way. Come on now. He doesn't like you. If you wanted a girl with a pointed nose, why are you even in the first place? And like I said in that video, like there are certain things that our significant other may see, and maybe he wants to adjust. Not sure like he wants to adjust, that there are just certain things about you that he may correct or he may bring up to you. Because sometimes us girls, we are crazy. You must start telling somebody, this clothes cannot fit me. I feel like I'm fat, or I'm fat, and then I've put on so much weight, and now the person wants to encourage you to lose weight. You start being like, why are you body shaming me? Why are you doing that? And you start turning the things around. No, it should not be like that. If he can guide you, he can help you, when it's needed or when it's necessary. He can tell you that, okay, fine, maybe you should do this thing like this or this thing like this. But if he wants you to change everything about you just to fit a particular idea that he has in his head, baby, please show him the door, because he doesn't like you. If you enjoyed this video as I enjoyed making it, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you get notified whenever I upload other videos.